Yeah.
They're hit with a surprise medical diagnosis.
Right. It's like one thing after another.
I know. And it's just heartbreaking to see how this unfulfilled desire for a child is just weighing on her.
Yeah. Diane's story is really poignant because it touches on something that's like kind of a sensitive topic in the Black community.
Yeah.
This pressure to be a mother.
Yeah.
It's often seen as like this defining.
Welcome to whttr. Who Has Time to Read? The podcast that brings deep dives for busy minds. Listen to AI hosts Jane and Dane and get ready to unpack the world's most captivating books in just a fraction of the time. Whether commuting, working out, or just squeezing in a quick break, we deliver key insights, thought-provoking themes, and takeaways you can carry into your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Plus, use our links in the description to purchase this book. Your support helps us bring more engaging book discussions to you. Listen and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Who has time to read? You do, with whttr.
Welcome back to whttr. You know, we're all about those deep dives for busy minds.
That's right.
And this month, we are celebrating Black voices for Black History Month.
Yes, we are.
And today's book is juicy.
Oh, it is.
No Reservations by Sheryl Lister.
A very good book.
Now, this book, it's not your typical romance.
It's not.
It really delves into
Yeah.
friendship and family, ambition, and some of those like big life decisions.
Absolutely, those crossroads.
Yeah.
And you know, it's interesting how Lister uses this sort of like romance novel framework, but to actually explore some deeper things.
Deeper themes.
Yeah. And they really resonate, I think, with like the Black experience.
Yeah.
We follow these three friends, Joy, Rochelle, and Diane.
Yes.
Each of them is navigating, you know, like a crossroads in their life.
Oh, yeah.
And their journeys are just so relatable.
I felt like I was like listening in on like my own friends talking.
Yeah.
You know, like Joy, for instance, she is married to Robert and they have this successful home renovation business together.
Yes. They're partners.
But their marriage is like,
with falling apart.
struggling.
Yeah.
They're struggling.
Yeah.
It's like they've put their dreams on hold for this business. And Joy is yearning for something more.
Yeah, and it's not even just like yearning for romance. It's yearning for self-discovery.
Yes.
Like Joy's dream of opening this spa retreat.
Right.
It becomes like this symbol of her own ambitions that have been stifled.
Yeah.
And it makes you think like, how often does that happen?
Yeah.
Especially to women.
Especially Black women.
Black women, where they're expected to put their dreams aside,
Yeah.
you know? For family, for societal expectations, whatever.
Totally. It's like she's finally asking herself,
Yes.
what about me?
Exactly. What about my dreams?
Yeah.
What do I want?
And then there's Rochelle rebuilding her life after a really difficult marriage.
Yeah.
And she's hesitant to open herself up to love again, especially, you know, raising a teenage daughter.
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And I think Rochelle's story is so powerful because it really touches on the resilience of Black women.
Yes.
She's carrying so much from her past hurt.
Yeah.
But she is still determined to create a better future for herself and her daughter.
Absolutely.
And Lister doesn't shy away from, you know, the complexities of dating as a Black woman.
Yeah.
The anxieties and the societal pressures.
For sure.
And like the guardedness that can come from, you know, past trauma.
Oh, absolutely.
It's all there.
And then Diane.
Oh, Diane.
She so desperately wants a child.
Yes.
But her husband, Jeffrey, is like,
not so much.
yeah, he's resistant to it.
Yes.
And it's causing a strain on their marriage.
A lot of strain.
And then to make matters worse,
Yeah.
they're hit with a surprise medical diagnosis.
Right. It's like one thing after another.
I know. And it's just heartbreaking to see how this unfulfilled desire for a child is just weighing on her.
Yeah. Diane's story is really poignant because it touches on something that's like kind of a sensitive topic in the Black community.
Yeah.
This pressure to be a mother.
Yeah.
It's often seen as like this defining aspect of womanhood. And the inability to conceive can be just so much emotional baggage.
It is.
It makes you really question those societal expectations.
It does.
And like, why is that?
Why is that?
Why is that the standard?
Right. Exactly.
It's a lot to unpack.
Absolutely. And just when these friends are dealing with all of their own individual challenges,
Right.
their world is just totally shaken
Oh, yeah.
by the unexpected death of their close friend, Yvette.
It's a big turning point in the book.
Huge. It's a huge turning point.
Yeah.
It's a turning point for sure.
You know, Yvette's death becomes this like catalyst for Joy, Rochelle, and Diane to kind of step back, reevaluate their priorities.
Yeah.
It's like a stark reminder
It is.
that life is fragile.
Yeah.
And that we need to cherish each moment. You know, live for today.
Live for today.
Carpe diem.
And it forces them to really confront their own fears and start living more intentionally.
Absolutely. And speaking of living intentionally,
Yes.
I remember that trip to Jamaica they were always talking about.
Yes. They always talked about it.
Yeah.
Yvette left them plane tickets.
Plane tickets and resort reservations.
Oh, wow. Talk about a bittersweet surprise.
Right. It's more than just a vacation, though.
Right.
It's this symbol of Yvette's love for them and her wanting them to just be happy and to finally prioritize themselves.
Yeah.
So that trip to Jamaica becomes this journey of healing and self-discovery and really celebrating their bond.
And, you know, speaking of Jamaica, that setting is significant too.
Oh, it is.
It's like this place that's so rich in Black history and culture.
Absolutely.
A place where they can like connect with their heritage and find solace in a community that understands their experiences.
It's like a homecoming.
It's like returning to their roots.
Right.
A chance to like reclaim their joy and embrace their cultural identity.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got these three friends, each facing their own hurdles.
Yeah.
And then this life-altering event happens.
Yes.
And it pushes them to make some big changes.
Big changes.
But I think what I found really powerful was how they supported each other.
Through it all.
Through it all.
That is the beauty of this book.
Yes.
It highlights that power of sisterhood.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that unwavering support that Black women create for each other.
Yes.
They celebrate each other's victories. They offer comfort during hard times. And they provide that tough love when it's needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this book so much more than just a romance.
Oh, for sure.
Right. It's a celebration of Black womanhood.
Absolutely.
Resilience and the power of community.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. We've talked about those women supporting each other.
Yes.
But let's actually dive into like the nitty-gritty of their stories.
Yeah.
Joy's decision to file for divorce from Robert.
Big decision.
It felt like
a
huge turning point, not just for her.
Right.
But like for the whole group.
I think so too.
It felt like a statement.
It was.
It was like Yvette's death.
Yeah.
Gave her the courage to choose herself. You know? It made me wonder, have you ever put off a dream?
Oh, yeah.
Because you felt like you had to prioritize somebody else's needs?
Of course.
And Joy taking that leap of faith?
Yeah.
Leaving Robert to pursue her spa retreat. That's a bold move.
It is. It highlights the challenges.
Oh, yeah.
That Black women face in finding that balance, you know, between their own ambitions and societal expectations.
Oh, sure.
And Lister doesn't shy away from the financial aspect of it either.
No.
Like Robert was really worried about the risks involved.
Yes, he was.
You know, and it kind of brings up like the systemic barriers that can limit Black entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like Lister's saying.
Yeah.
Black women have dreams too, and they deserve the chance to chase them.
Yes.
Even if it means going against the grain.
Absolutely.
And then there's Rochelle.
Yeah. Rochelle cautiously opening up her heart to Warren.
Yes.
I thought Warren's character was so interesting.
Oh, he was.
He represents like this kind of masculinity that often gets overlooked in discussions about Black relationships.
Yes.
He's patient. He's understanding.
Yeah.
And he's willing to like meet Rochelle where she is.
Right.
He acknowledges her trauma.
Yeah.
But he doesn't make her feel defined by it.
Yes. And it's so refreshing
It is.
to see that.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't try to like fix her or dismiss her feelings.
Exactly.
He just offers a safe space to heal.
Yeah.
And then Diane's journey. Oh, boy.
Oh, Diane.
It was a roller coaster.
It was.
The struggle to conceive and Jeffrey's reluctance to adopt really tugged at my heartstrings.
It's a lot.
It is.
It brings up some really like difficult conversations about fertility adoption, the pressures on Black women to become mothers.
Yes, the societal pressures.
Makes you question those norms.
Absolutely.
Why is that seen as the ultimate measure of a woman's worth?
Exactly.
It's a lot.
It is. And it was so heartwarming to see Diane and Jeffrey find their way back to each other.
It was nice. Their journey to reconciliation, it really shows how complex marriage can be.
Yeah.
You know, communication is hard.
Yeah.
Compromise is key.
And we can't forget the role of faith.
No, yeah, that's huge.
In their lives.
Yeah, they find strength and guidance from their beliefs.
Yeah, and that's something we see often.
Right.
In a lot of Black communities.
Sure.
It's a reminder that faith can be a source of resilience and hope.
Absolutely, especially when you're facing hard times.
Exactly. So Joy's finding her independence.
Yeah.
Rochelle's taking a chance on love again.
Yeah.
Diane is finding peace with her family.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like each woman is stepping into her own power.
I agree.
Embracing her individuality and really challenging those expectations.
Yes. And it's not just individual growth.
Right.
Lister subtly weaves in these like threads that connect their stories to this broader historical context. Like Joy's parents, for example, that revelation about their past, the sacrifices they made. It speaks volumes about resilience that gets passed down through generations of Black families.
It's like their stories are echoes of the struggles and the triumphs of those who came before them.
Absolutely.
And Rochelle's determination to break free from that cycle of abuse.
Yeah.
You know, that felt really connected to the strength of Black women throughout history.
Exactly. It's like Lister is saying, these women, they're not just characters in a book. They're a reflection of countless Black women who have fought for their dignity, for their families, and their right to pursue happiness.
It adds another whole layer of depth to this story.
It does.
Speaking of depth, that Jamaica trip.
Yes.
It wasn't just a fun getaway.
No, it wasn't.
It felt symbolic.
Right, like a pilgrimage almost.
Yeah. It was a chance for them to reconnect with their heritage, celebrate their friendship, and honor Yvette's memory.
Yeah, in a place that holds so much meaning.
Yes.
For the Black diaspora.
Absolutely. And the setting itself.
Yeah.
It adds this whole layer of richness to the story.
It does. Lister's descriptions of Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
They're so vivid. You can feel the warmth of the sun. You can hear the rhythm of the music.
I know.
You can almost taste the jerk chicken.
It's true.
It's a sensory experience.
It is.
You really get to immerse yourself in the culture and the beauty of the island.
But it's not just about the scenery.
Oh, no.
Lister uses that backdrop of Jamaica to explore those deeper themes of identity, belonging, and the complexities of the Black experience.
It all comes together.
It's like Jamaica becomes a character in itself.
It does.
A place of healing and transformation.
Yeah, for these women.
And the individual growth that they experience on that trip is just remarkable.
I think so.
Rochelle confronts her insecurities about her body image.
Which is something so many Black women can relate to.
Absolutely.
Given the like Eurocentric beauty standards that dominate our society.
It's true.
But her friends are there for her.
Yes, they are.
They remind her that she's beautiful and strong.
Powerful message.
It is.
About body positivity and self-acceptance.
And we need to hear more of that.
We do. We absolutely do.
In a world that's always telling women that they need to change.
Yes.
To fit in.
I know. And Joy, who is newly single, starts to open herself up to the possibility of new love.
Right. It's like a reminder. That healing takes time.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be cautious after heartbreak.
It's like Lister saying, you don't have to rush.
Exactly.
Take your time. Find yourself. Love will come when you're ready.
It will.
That Jamaica trip felt like a catalyst.
I agree.
For each of these women.
Yeah.
To embrace a new chapter.
Like a reset button.
Yes.
You can shed those old patterns.
Right.
And embrace new possibilities.
And it all comes back to the power of sisterhood.
It does.
That unwavering support system.
Yes.
That lets them be vulnerable and take risks. And ultimately find their own versions of happiness.
I love that.
Okay, so we've got personal growth.
Yeah.
Cultural exploration and the power of friendship.
It's all in there.
But I'm curious, what did you think about the ending?
Oh, the ending.
Did it feel satisfying?
The ending is definitely hopeful.
Yeah.
Joy opens her spa retreat.
Yes.
Fulfilling that dream. A testament to her spirit and resilience.
It is.
Rochelle marries Warren.
Yes.
In this beautiful beachside ceremony.
I know.
You know, she finds love and happiness on her own terms.
And Diane.
Diane, well, her story takes kind of an unexpected turn.
An unexpected turn.
Tell me more.
Well, just when she thinks she's lost all hope of motherhood, Tomiko's aunt changes her mind.
Oh, wow.
And asks Diane and Jeffrey to take her back.
Wow. That's a twist.
It is.
Like fate intervened, giving them this second chance to build the family they've always wanted. But it also makes you think about the complexities of adoption.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially within the Black community.
Yes. Lister subtly touches on that, like the historical trauma associated with the foster care system and how Black families have been separated and marginalized.
That's true.
So for Diane and Jeffrey to adopt Tomiko, it's a powerful statement about choosing love and creating family.
On their own terms.
Yes.
It's a reminder that family isn't just about blood ties.
No.
It's about the bonds we create.
Yes.
And the love we choose to nurture.
Beautifully said.
So Joy is achieving her dreams. Rochelle's finding love.
Yeah.
Diane is embracing motherhood.
Pittsburgh.
Each woman is finding her own version of happiness.
Right.
But what really struck me was how their journeys are all intertwined.
That's the beauty of Lister's writing.
It is.
She weaves these individual stories together to create this tapestry of Black womanhood.
Yes.
Showcasing all the different experiences, the struggles they share, and the strength that binds them.
It's powerful.
It is.
It's like their stories are a reflection of the larger Black community.
Right.
A community that has faced so much adversity.
Yeah.
But continues to thrive, to love, to dream.
Absolutely.
And to create a better future.
For the next generation.
Yes. And it all comes back to our theme for this month.
Right, Black History Month.
Celebrating Black voices.
Yes.
No Reservations is more than just a romance.
It's so much more.
It's a window into the lives, the hearts and the minds.
Of Black women.
Of Black women. It's a reminder that their stories matter.
Yes.
Their experiences are diverse and important.
And multifaceted.
And their voices deserve to be heard,
yes,
to be amplified and celebrated.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up our deep dive today, it makes you think, what other Black authors are out there waiting to be discovered?
What stories are they telling?
Yeah.
What perspectives are they sharing?
It's a challenge to us as readers.
It is.
To expand our horizons, seek out new voices, and listen with open hearts and minds.
Because reading is more than just entertainment.
It is.
It's a way to connect with others.
Yeah.
To learn and to grow.
Absolutely.
So as we conclude our deep dive into No Reservations, we encourage you to seek out more books by Black authors.
Read them.
Engage with their stories and keep the conversation going.
Yes.
Because celebrating Black voices shouldn't be limited to 1 month.
It should be year-round.
It should be an ongoing journey of discovery and empathy and appreciation.
For sure.
And that's a wrap on our deep dive for today.
That's it.
Until next time, happy reading.
Keep those pages turning.
Keep those pages turning. And remember, there's a whole world of stories out there.
Waiting to be discovered.